Hello. Sound check. Alright, here we are. Alright, I'm gonna take a look at some things real quick. Let's see here. What's up, everybody? So now that I'm multi-streaming, I get to stretch this out again. There we go. So now both symbols will be on stream, and it'll show my viewer counts on both sides. All right, sound check. Through. Should work with everything. Hopefully it does work. Let me test this out real quick. Click on the YouTube live. That might not be working. Okay, this should help. Let me try it one more time. If that works at all. Chat is ready to display messages. Is it even working? Feels like it's not really working. Oh, there it goes, there it goes. Alright, it's just really slow. Okay, I guess we can start now. Hey, what's up, V? Welcome in. Let's see, socials, Scoots, Discord. Yeah, I think that's fine. There we go. Alright, stream is set up. I think we're ready to go. Got my third Shalpha Metacham today. Shiny Metacham is pretty dope though. Yo, what's up, Sai? going, dude? Welcome in. Maybe Naira? It's going good, man. Just chilling. We're gonna be shiny hunting. We're still shiny hunting Shalpha. Gourgeist. It's a hunt I started during Halloween, but we're gonna go overtime on this hunt. We're already 3 phases in. We still haven't found our target. Gourgeist has been a pain for me. Time to join you again. Ooh. So you still haven't found it, V? I'm actually hunting this. I'm actually gonna be shiny hunting full odds only in this game. I'm not gonna get the shiny charm at all as a challenge. 20 phases. Oh my god. It's actually hella wild to be. I'm only like, what, 3 phases in? I respect the grind, thanks man. Yeah, it's just, you know, in these newer games, shiny, like, it's pretty easy to get a shiny in these newer games. Like, even full odds, I found 3 shinies so far, which is crazy, and I haven't been hunting for that long either. Yeah, I want my shinies to hit better, you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, even with charm, like, if you're doing a hunt like this, like, hunts like these could still be pretty, could still take a good while. Like, shiny hunting for sure is a grind, because not everyone always gets crazy lucky. I found 3 shinies so far, no charm. So like, in total, I've only found 4. Because the only shiny I found during my playthrough was a full odds Fletchling. And aside from that, after I beat the game is when I finally started hunting. And I found 3 phases on just this one hunt that I've only done. Oh my gosh.
Father.
40, thank you for the 10 bits. I appreciate that. That was really nice of you. How's it going, Cordy? I noticed that JK Gaming ended their stream pretty early tonight. Only 2 hours. Wonder if they're just tired. Hey, yo! On a 3 stream streak. Thank you for that, V. Big pumpkin today? Yeah, we're definitely getting big pumpkin. I mean, I don't know if you guys are interested, but once we get more chatters in here, I'll definitely have to do another prediction if you guys want. That way you guys can gamba a channel point. "20 more phases for me. 3 more phases for me. In my case. Go. Two of the shiny I found, I got them without me being on the hunt, was just in the middle of other things. Yeah, I mean, that's how I found my Fletchling, honestly. If I see another Pumpkaboo, I swear to Bidoof, you'll see another... I bet you'll see another Pumpkaboo next shiny. You do not want to know how many shinies I have. I'm gonna take a rough guess here, V, and just assume you have like 3 boxes full. 3 full boxes of shiny so far. And just Legends EA alone. I have about 0 shinies. 40, you gotta join us. It's time you get a Nintendo Switch or a Switch 2. I don't know if you have a Switch actually, but if you don't, play the new Pokemon game with us. I think you would like it. I actually really think you would like this new game. It was actually really good. Pretty cool story, and then a lot of the story in this game ties into older games too. Oh, you do not have a Switch? Hey, what's up, Dan? How's it going, dude? Welcome in. Just in time, Dan. We're still hunting this thing. Just getting started today too, so I'll be on for like... Today's stream will probably not be too long. Maybe like 3 hours at most. Yeah, 3 hours for sure. Or it might end up being like last time, where it might turn into 3.5, but that's the most that'll go up to. Holy shit, I have way more than I thought. What the hell? I had no idea you had that, that you counted, or you've kept track of how many exactly you have. Oh, 233? Oh, you just counted in your boxes? I don't know if it's just me, but the music feels more jazzier than usual. I only got a shiny Panpour and Pansage today. Congrats though. How long did it take you to get those? I'm guessing they were regular and not Shalpha. I don't know why. I thought this Bandits was a shiny. I low-key like felt my heart jump. 4 hours in total. Oh, just regular. That's still pretty dope. All my homies love the monkeys. They came back to back. That's awesome. Were they the ones that like spawn in the trees in the city, or were they like in wild zones at all? Rooftop near. Oh, okay, I see. It was one of those. That's awesome. I kind of want to do. I low key kind of want to do Shalpha Dratini or something. I think that'd be pretty cool. But knowing me, I might end up going for like a Shalpha Tyranitar or like Salamence. I got a shiny Arbok today and a Drillbur. Those are pretty sick. The gold on the Arbok is... And then Drillbur is dope too, of course. Alpha Haunter would go crazy right now. I'll post my picks with Arbok in Discord. Bet, Dan. Welcome back, Cameron. Thank you for the shiny luck. How are the shiny charm, by the way? Ooh. Yeah, shiny charm's always great. I'll take a look at those Discord picks here pretty soon. This is the first game I ever had a shiny charm. The first game I ever had a shiny charm was... let me think. I think it was Scarlet and Violet, honestly. Alright, pulling up the Discord. Oh, these selfies are freaking awesome. Shiny Arbok is just peak. Pretty underrated. Alright, here goes. It makes your odds 1 in 1,000 instead of 1 in 4,000. I thought full odds in these games was 4,092. But I could be wrong about that. My first charm was a Sword of Shield, which gave me motivation to get it in Scarlet and Violet. You know what's funny? Scarlet and Violet, I got it first. And freaking later on, I went back into Sword of Shield. And I got charmed just to do DAs. And speaking of which, we gotta go back and do DAs, you guys. Oh, okay, I was so off V, I'm so sorry. 4,096. I'm probably confusing it with 8,192. Right, yeah. I was so off. It's been a while. Never bothered with the charm in Scarlet and Violet because of sandwiches. True, sandwiches are pretty nuts, honestly. Honestly, even like without charm or even if you were to just use level 2 encounter power with no charm, that's how I was able to find all of my shinies full odds in Scarlet and Violet, or sorry, in Scarlet. When I was hunting Paradox Pokemon. If only it was 4069 cause nice. That would be pretty funny. What a nice bench. This is a nice bench. I feel like no one's gonna go back to DAs for a long time though because of this game. You guys know what I mean? That would have been crazy if I just found shinies right then and there when I spawned in. If I get another Shalpha Beedrill, I'm officially not hunting this thing, but the Gourgeist. Season 2 of ZA Online is soon. I haven't even bothered playing the first season, honestly. I'm just very uninterested in playing competitive battles right now. Well, for this game at least. Yeah, sandwiches were pretty crazy. I'll periodically go on DAs playing with my boyfriend, but that's it. DAs are still pretty fun, obviously, right? Like, I still enjoy DAs. I went out of my way, like, years after fucking Sword and Shield came out just to get the shiny charm. I'm gonna have to go back to it eventually. I'm rank A, so I got a sports ball. I heard that's a really rare Pokeball to get. I just want the Mega Stones, honestly. Ad break's about to start, you guys. You can hit rank A in 30 minutes, getting 4th place. Ds are fun until you spend 10 hours a day for playing them. True. I mean, I barely did DAs. I did like, I think only 40-ish DAs, and then I stopped. Ooh, Dream Balls are nice. Season 2 Greninja Stone is supposed to be much lower in rank. Thank God. I'll just wait until next season then. I have a feeling they're gonna try to implement this new ranked game mode, in like Pokemon regionals and stuff, kind of like what they did with Unite. You can only get like 3 sports balls in this game at the moment. What game do they come from, by the way? The sports balls? I don't remember where they came from. Don't wait just in case they remove the Greninja Knight. Okay, I see. Alright, I'll do that. That's what I was afraid of, actually. Oh, that would be so messed up. That would be pretty messed up if they did that. Sports balls in Gen 2, I think. Was it from like the bug catching contest, maybe? I think it was pretty simple. I didn't mind the grind. It looks kind of fun, I will say that, but it didn't seem something I would want to invest a lot of time into. Johto, Safari catching, or it was bug catching. No clue what gen they come from. Okay, so it was bug catching. That's what I was thinking. Because the moment you guys said Johto, I was like, okay, it's either one of 2 places: the bug catching competition or Safari Zone. But I don't think it would be Safari Zone. That makes sense. I've never done that. Bug catching competition is pretty fun. You get some decent like rewards for doing it back in like the Gen 2 games. And there's some pretty rare spawns there too. Phase 21, uh-oh. Online Z is annoying, I'm not gonna lie, but it's stupid easy to rank up. I have heard about that. agreed. I put an hour making a team, and the matches didn't take too long to reach A. I honestly might just use like the best Pokemon I have right now, and just take those into ranked, and that's it.
Your character kinda looks like he'd be a pimp.
Oh my god. Someone told me I look like Salt Bae. Don't I? The whole reason why... Watch, I'll show you right now. Hold on. Check this out. So, this Pokemon was the inspiration of this outfit. Like, the colors aren't super close, but like, they're as close as I tried getting it to. I just gotta figure out how to change the color of the belts, or like buy different belts or something. Yeah, this Pokemon was the inspiration for this fit. And then my hair isn't fully accurate to what I look like in real life. Like, my hair is actually just straight up slicked all the way back instead of that weird bang. That little hair, that little like bun is literally how I have. That's basically how I tie my hair, but the only thing I'm missing is the sunglasses. Carry some salts. Everyone uses Garchomp, Metagross, Gardevoir, Gyarados. I like the sound of that. Yes, someone told me the other day I look like Salt Bae. Shiny Pansear. Wait, is that the one? Is that the only one you were missing, V? Congrats either way. That hair's accurate to yours. Yeah, the only thing that is not accurate is that bang. Which at one point I did have my hair like in a bang like that because like if you guys were to see high school me. But for the most part, my hair is just completely like slicked back. Guys, so I wanted to share this on stream today, but wait, check the monkeys outside. Are you talking about me? I thought you were talking about I thought you were talking about the monkeys in your game. Run in with Crocodile, Zard, and Guard, and Lucario, and you'll climb fast. Bet. Oh, there's a monkey right there. Is it shiny? There's no way it's shiny, right? That one's not shiny. I was like, did you guys see something that I didn't see? Oh, okay. No, I see what you're saying now, V. My bad. Most common non-mega was Glaceon. Ooh, Glaceon. One of my favorite eaters. Let me see if there's any more trees in the area. I'm starting to hate it, and I've been seeing her more. Look, a Fletchling. Back the other way. Glaceon is the Ice Evolution stupid high special attack? No friggin' way. My favorite evolutions are Glaceon, Umbreon, and... that's mostly it. I'm not gonna lie, I low-key like Sylveon, but only because of its ability. Its hidden ability, Pixelate. That one's pretty nuts. And Sylveon has an amazing shiny, I'll just say. Yeah, those are my three favorites. Yeah, I would imagine so. Luckily, I had Lucario on my team. Any people were bringing dragon counters? True. I was thinking about bringing Gardevoir for sure. I do have Garchomp. What else? I could probably pick another extra. Have you guys been like EV training your guys' Pokemon at all? 'Cause I might not do that. just so I can just hurry up and climb. Lazy on dice for 1 plus combat. Flareon got mega fucked by Gen 3 attacks. Special split. Another Pumpkaboo? I'm so sorry, V. Mine were EV train, which is why I took the hour. Oh, I see. What is the fastest way to grind money again, you guys? Do you guys remember? Because obviously, well, unless I get power items, and then I would have to figure out which Pokemon to knock out for the EV. I'm gonna go check on the Larvitars. Fuck, where's the elevator at again? Infinite Royale. Almost at 10 Pumpkaboos. Oh, okay, okay. Is the money really that good in Infinite Royale? The gold canary plush? Let me actually see if there's any shinies. Here's... Imagine there's shinies up here, guys. Why is Fletchling so cute? Any shinies. Gardevoir is really good option for ranked, good coverage. If you know what you're doing, you can easily get 200,000 to 400,000 per night. You'll turn into colorful. True. I do have like a small handful of screw. Daytime. Get your challenger tickets without those prize cards. It, like the last time I did it in Infinite Royale, it did feel faster, I'm not gonna lie. The process felt slightly faster than before. Just talk to the people that want to give you money. So what is the purpose of the gold coins you find on the ground, you guys? Because I never understood that. Is it just money? Oh, okay, I thought so. That's what it seemed like. Like, they were obviously gold coins, but I thought they were like, they served a different purpose. Does each gold coin just give you like one currency, or like $1? Use that with your multiplier at the end? Gotcha. Battles times 2, 30 plus equals times 2.5. The trick of swapping between battle zones is apparently the most efficient way to rack up wins. Oh, okay, okay. Like every couple battles you go to a different zone. I'm guessing that's the strat, I mean. Okay, I'll have to remember that. Did you guys use the power items, or did you guys buy drugs? Whatever is probably the more efficient way of doing it, I'll probably do that instead. The less you need to move to find trainers, the more time you have. True, very true. Actually a really good strat. Would have never thought of that. You don't need to EV train for Infinite Royale. I heard buy drugs, what? I use the power items, I refuse to spend on the vitamins. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I buy drugs for my online battles, bet. Yeah, the EV training I meant was for the online battles. I'm guessing there's like a list of Pokemon online that you can look up to knock out for certain EV values. Like in Scarlet and Violet, for HP EVs you would knock out Chanseys. Attack EVs you would knock out called the evolution before King Gambit, whatever that Pokemon's called. Speed EVs you would knock out, I think it was Cyclozars. Power items are actually the slowest way to EV train, by the way. The only reason why I was asking about that is because, like, it's just so you don't have to grind money. But whatever method is faster on the way. Yeah, Bisharp. Bisharp provides physical attack stat EVs, if I'm not mistaken. You can just know out a few Pokemon or I'm guessing that and knock out a few Pokemon real quick and finish up. For example, Area 8 is great attack. Area 4 is good for special attack. Okay, that's good to know. Bisharp, I grind money for fossils. I got my Amora 2 nights ago. Ooh. I have to do some fossil hunts. I'll have to do the dinosaur one. Do you have to soft reset for that hunt, V, or do you just like keep spending money until you get your shiny? $1,300 resets? Ooh, that sounds amazing. How many fossils can you buy at a time? Yeah, I freaking love soft resets. We're gonna have to do that. I want my dinosaur, my T-Rex. I'm really excited for that one. I freaking love soft resets. I don't understand all this nerd talk. I'm sorry, Cordy. Basically what we're talking about is, well, we were talking about training Pokemon for online battles. Like, there's methods for that to get the most out of your Pokemon and to win as much as possible with specially trained Pokemon. And then when we're talking about soft resets and stuff like that, that just means that's a method for shiny hunting. Can't bulk restore, so people tend to get a power controller. Oh, okay. As much as you can buy, up to max 999, I believe. Drillbur, Machop, Gibble, Sandile, and Croc give you attack. Ghastly gives you special attack in Area 4. They respawn relatively fast if you do a whole lap. My other question is like, is there a specific Pokemon that give like certain values? Like all the Pokemon that I listed before in Scarlet and Violet gave you an EV value of like 2 points per Pokemon. And essentially, like, let's say if you want to max out attack, you would need 252. You would need 252 points to max out that stat, and then that means you would have to knock out like 26 of those Pokemon, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that. Oh, and that's including the power item, because the power item multiplies the EVs for every knockout. I'm down to battle at a later time, Dan. Maybe after I make a maybe after I make a team. Okay. It's just like, what I mean is like do they all provide like 2 EVs per Pokemon, or is there like specific Pokemon that only provide 2 EVs? Some could give 1 EV, others can give 3. Like per knockout. And then the power item multiplies it by 5. Like it goes like, it's all number talk for training. Still the same. We'll have to build a team eventually. I just drugged my Pokemon, honestly. That sounds like the fastest way, but at the same time, like you just gotta have the money for it. But it's like you guys said, I would just have to grind the money for it, which might take a while. I don't know how fast it is to grind money in this game. You honestly have a ready team already? That's what I was thinking too. I just want the friggin' Mega Stone. Usually that's based on evolution, so Sandile gives 1 attack and Croc gives 2, for example. There's a lot of spawns in that area, so the 1-pointers aren't bad in this case. Yeah, that was basically the question I was asking. Like, I would think Croc would give 3 since it's the final evolution. And like maybe its second evolution would give 2 points. Father, you ever play Plants vs. Zombies? I have never played it before, Cordy. You don't need to bother with the EV training for online, I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, I'll take your word for it. I'll just, like I said, I just want the Mega Stone and that's it. Crocodile is the final? Hold on. I might be dumb and I don't know my Pokemon names. Rock. Oh, I totally had it mixed up. I am so dumb. Crocodile is the final. As you guys can see, I've never played Gen 5 all the way through. So I sometimes mess up on my Gen 5 mon names. You literally have Crocodile on your team, bro. True. I think I nicknamed mine though. Let me check. I might not have nicknamed it. Oh yeah, I didn't even freaking name it. I guess I just don't pay attention. Yeah, this is literally me. Super smooth brained. Smooth-brained Akatosh. There's a funny clip out there to show you guys how smooth-brained I can be. Let me find it. This is literally me in a nutshell. Let me find the clip. You guys might know what I'm talking about too. I think it's my most viewed clip on here. It's literally the first one that I typed in, and it just popped up already. This is literally me in a nutshell. Hold on, let me actually unpin that. And then I'll pin this one instead. There we go. Shiny when? When will Akatosh get a shiny? Probably never. We didn't get a shiny last stream, by the way. Should I just start a channel point prediction right now, guys? There's like a decent amount of you in here already. I could just start it now. Man loves his Overwatch. I literally had like the craziest blonde moment that day. That clip was taken at my old apartment, which was like from 2 years ago, I think. Did Tammy like her gift? She better or no more? I think she did. She was really surprised that like you even went out of your way to paint them for us. I'm pretty sure she liked it. I would ask her right now, but she's like passed out. Pretty soon we're gonna have to give her medicine right now. So in like 15 minutes, I'm gonna have to wake her up. Yeah, meds time. Yeah, basically. It's because of that pregnancy. Wake her up, that's a death sentence? Tell me about it. It's a death sentence for me too. Where are the shinies at, you guys? I think all you guys are hogging the shinies. Not finding anything. Oh, so story time. I totally forgot. I wanted to mention this on stream. I don't think I even got to yet. But I went over to Cameron's house, right, you guys, today? I went over to I went over to Artful One's house today, and he hasn't bought Legends EA yet, so we were just hanging out and chatting. Um, he pulls out Legends Arceus, and he was just like playing it a little bit and just seeing what was going on. We were just like, I forgot what we were talking about, and then he's just casually strolling outside, and he found a full odds freaking. He found a freaking full odds Hippowdon, and I literally uploaded a clip about it on like TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram if you guys saw it at all. But he found a full odds Hippowdon, and we were like, that Hippowdon looks weird. Like, I've never seen it in that shade of yellow. And then there was a bunch of other Hippowdons. Like when he first walked into that area, it was all the darker ones. And then the yellow ones started to spawn, and then one of them, the shiny one, we were like, we didn't think it was shiny. And then I don't know if his volume was just turned down on his TV, but I asked him, did you hear any sparkles? And he said, no, I didn't. And then he started a battle with it. Or I think he like toggled the Pokemon a certain way to where he could see its name and to see if there was a sparkle symbol next to it. And I was like, save the game before you start this encounter or whatever. Saved the game, and then he started the encounter, and then it sparkled, and then we were like, oh my god. I was like, I told you. Use all the shiny luck at my place, basically. Haven't turned the game on in about 7 months. Oh my god. That was such an epic moment. That was so funny. But if you guys are curious, I literally like recorded it on my phone. I uploaded it on like TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram or whatever. The only thing I didn't get to record was our reaction because we weren't sure. And oh my god, it was just so funny. That one just had hepatitis or hippotitis. That was a good one. Yeah, he found it in PLA. He doesn't have Legends EA yet. I don't think he's done the research tasks for it, so I just automatically assumed it was full odds. I don't think he's done the research tasks for it. Because I think if he had, then it wouldn't be full odds. Had me all sweaty fumbling the save menu, getting hit by all the Pokemon moves. I totally forgot about that. I was laughing when he said that. I was like, he got all sweaty from that, like, in that moment. Oh, okay, so it is full odds then. That's awesome. Man, that shit was so funny, man. I swear to God. Alright, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and just do a prediction. We're starting I just basically reset the clock here in the game. Let's do a prediction. Let's gamble those channel points. I set it for 10 minutes so you guys get, so if people trickle into the stream, they'll have a chance to put in some points. So I'm gonna go on my alt accounts here on Twitch, over to Zenithar, and I'm gonna give you guys a chance to win a ton of points right now. So if we find a Shalpha, those of you that will vote for yes might get a chance to win. For those of you that win, or you guys will see right now, I'm putting 10 points in yes. 10,000, I mean. I'm putting 10,000 points. So the prize pool will be big. Say no? Oh, whoops. I did not catch that. I'm putting 10 points into yes this time, because last time I put 10,000 points into no. Let's see. Well, I ran... Oh, look, someone else put that many points in. What does it say? PLA gave me a shiny Drifblim when I first started, because I had already captured and battled a few. Well, I ran in front of it and didn't get the shiny animation, so didn't think about it. Say no, that's crazy. That's wild. Yeah, so I mean, someone else put in a bunch of points, so either way, whatever you guys vote, you guys will get a ton of points for it. Appreciate whoever voted or whoever put in a ton of points. That was really cool. Which of y'all got a ton of points in? How many of y'all in this chat have a ton of channel points in here? Hang on, I'm checking something really quick. Okay, I think we're good. Alright, back into the game. Oh shit, hold on. Yeah, they got a ton of points. I bet on how much points did you put in, Cameron? I just won my MVP. How many points do you have, 40? I thought you had enough already. Oh my god, who put... Why is the prize pool so big tonight? 55,000 on no? Ooh, imagine if you voted yes. Imagine if you voted yes and I do end up finding the Shalpha tonight. Like, imagine how much points that person would win. That would be basically be more than enough for MVP. I put 30,000 in no. Oh my gosh. You have been following the stream for a really long time, Dan. So I'm not surprised you have that many points. Oh, you had 35,000? I could have sworn you had way more than that. We in it to win it, true. I'm gonna take a lap real quick. So just to clarify, it doesn't have to be the Shalpha Gourgeist tonight, it could be any Shalpha. And it'll count. I still haven't found a single Shalpha at all in this game. Should be any shiny TBH. I did that last time. So I figured just to spice it up. Change the prediction this time. Because when I first started this hunt, I found 3 shinies pretty quickly. And that felt too easy. To be fair, I also didn't find a shiny last stream, but you never know. Like finding shiny, like normal shinies are one thing, but finding a Shalpha is like way different. Also, if you're fast enough, you can get a few fast travels. True. Without crouching. Yeah, it's just sometimes like as soon as I load in, I just get spotted immediately. Like even before I even hit anything. Like any buttons. Shits. See, what time is it? Almost time to wake up the princess. Yeah, it's just that one Pumpkaboo. I don't want to go to the opposite end of the map. I just don't like it. You know, it's that one Pumpkaboo across from you. Your character spawned in the wrong neighborhood. Pretty much. You're by chance not so on that Excel Pumpkaboo side quest, are you? I shouldn't be on a Pumpkaboo side quest, I'm pretty sure. I don't even know, well, I had no idea there was a Pumpkaboo side quest. But I'm like kinda positive I shouldn't be. What's the Pumpkaboo side quest? Because I've heard those quests for certain zones can shiny lock. Are you serious? Does it shiny lock the Shalpha? Because I found 3 shinies already here. Yeah, I'm not... I think I should be good, because I don't see a pumpkin side quest here. Okay, yeah, I'm like pretty sure it didn't pop up, so we should be fine. Shout out goth mommies. Oh fuck, I'm stuck. Yeah. Looks like you saw the side quest available. I mean, I haven't done it, if that's what you mean. Unless, just me not doing it is affecting something. Next to your zone. I think I know what you're talking about. And no, not doing will not affect shiny hunting. Oh, okay, it's this one. Yeah, I haven't even started it. And I will not be anytime soon. Alright, Cameron, you take it easy, dude. Thanks for popping in. Alright, chat, just remind me to finish the prediction before stream ends. Alright, Dan, thanks for popping in, dude. You have a good night. Hopefully we'll find a shiny tonight. Shalpha would be even better, though. Oh, it's 10 o'clock. I'm probably gonna run an ad break, you guys. Here in just a second. I gotta wake up my wife so she can take her medication. So while that ad break runs, I'm gonna just take a short break. We'll be right back. Low. Right, sorry for the long wait, you guys. I had to deal with something right now. Back. Sound check. Okay. Thank you, Sai. Yeah, it's me. Sorry for the wait, you guys. Just had to help Mama Akatosh with something, you know? What you should be sorry for is the terrible elevator music. Yeah, I feel bad because, you know, I usually like play my own music on stream, but since I'm multi-streaming right now, I can't play like obviously like my Spotify like I normally do. So yeah, I'm kind of just stuck listening to video game music. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, you're right, Side. It's basically doing husband duties right now. Yes, sir, that is correct. Pretty soon we're gonna have a daughter in the equation. As a husband, I agree. Who's the spouse, Cordy? Eduardo. Didn't you guys say that was a character from Twilight? Oh, that's Edward? Who calls Edward Eduardo? Was that like something somebody said in one of the movies? Eduardo's your alien. Nobody calls Edward Eduardo. You know what's funny is people that are legitimately called Eduardo, or Eduardo I mean, I've heard people pronounce their name as Eduardo. Because some people just don't know how to get the accents right. Freaking Applin in chats. I had a guy the other day that clearly didn't know English and was trying to speak it, and I felt super bad because I had no clue what he was saying. Have you ever like gotten a phone call at work and the person that called the restaurant or whatever like had like an accent or was speaking a language you really don't even like recognize? Because like I've had that happen at jobs before, and it was like the most frustrating experience I've ever had to deal with, because it was at work, and I think at the job that I was at the time, it was like a really strict job. There's like a lot of pressure, and I just couldn't understand what the customer was saying. I was like super freaking close to just hanging up because I just could not understand the customer. I was like, how old was I? I was like 18. Yeah, I think I was 18. No, I might have been 19 years old by then. Phone calls less so, but the construction workers are all like Portuguese or Brazilian. And don't speak English. I'm guessing they pretty much just speak just Portuguese the entire time, right? So when they come in, I just gotta assume what they're saying. Like, obviously, like, you know, I'm Hispanic, and even though I was born Hispanic and both my parents only speak one language, I still struggle with Spanish quite a bit. Remember, I was working at a pizza place. It was a Little Caesars like 2 years ago. I had a customer trying to order a special pizza, and he was saying the word mushrooms in a way that I've never heard it spoke. Like, I've never heard mushrooms referred as a certain word. I still don't even know how to say the word. Like, I don't know how to pronounce it either. But what I'm used to hearing it or saying it as is hongos, which in Spanish, I've always thought that was just what mushrooms meant. But there's another word for it, and it's like a much longer word. And when I first heard that customer say it like that, Every time, like literally every single time that guy would come in, I would always fuck up his order, and he would get mad at me. And I could never understand the thing this guy would say to me. They always have one friend who speaks me English, but their accent is always super thick. I feel bad because, like, I swear to God, I think even my little brothers probably speak Spanish better than I can. And it's like, it's frustrating because, like, I've always been a slow learner at things. Yo, Sam, thank you for the shiny luck, dude. Hold on, I gotta remove this pinned message. Oh shit, hold on. Unpin this message. Boom. Thank you for the spicy luck too, Sam. I don't know if the song played at all. It didn't sound like the sound played at all. For the song that I have tied to that one. Either way, thank you, man. Sometimes these channel point redeems are just broken. Why am I getting bonked? In New England, for some reason, half the population calls normal stuff differently, so when I started working, I had to figure out all the old people lingo. Like grinder or club or roll up. You know what term still throws me off because I never hear anybody say it? There's actually a few things. One thing that throws me off is when people, what was it? Okay, there's customers, like I've had customers, like when I've worked at retail stores, they would come up to me and they would ask, where can I find the Sunny Delight? I remember the first time I've heard that, I was like, what the fuck is that? And I didn't know that that's what they used to call Sunny D. If you guys have, like, I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of Sunny D, like the orange juice. I was like, when the fuck was it called Sunny Delight? I've always known it as Sunny D. Like, that was one thing that always threw me off. Or like, when someone would ask me, I've had customers straight up just walk up to me and ask me this before. And like, I knew this was a thing, but it was just so weird to hear because I thought that was just like, this word was something that like they used to say back in the day, or they only say it like in certain places in the country. Like, I've had like white people come up to me and tell me, or ask me like, where can I find the pop at? The first thing that came to mind, I was like, pop cereal, or like, I was thinking of like maybe like some kind of candy or something. I had no freaking idea what they were referring to. And then they were like, oh, we're looking for the soda pop, and I was like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, come on, man. It's like, we're in the 2020s now. Like, nobody should be calling it fucking pop. Or like, people of like the previous generation shouldn't be calling Sunny Delight. Like, get with the times. Like, how the fuck is a person that's like in their 70s or 80s like how do they expect kids to know like the fuck Sunny Delight is? If that's not how it's marketed anymore. It's marketed as Sunny D. Like, it made me feel hella stupid that day. When I ordered milkshakes, I asked for a milkshake, but everyone calls them fraps, apparently, and I was super confused on why people keep calling my milkshake a frap. Okay, that one, I've never heard of that. Like, the only time I've heard the word frap is, at McDonald's or Starbucks, and that's it. You just got 2 shinies, 5 resets apart? What are you, for what? Weren't you doing Gourgeist right now? Or are you doing a separate hunt right now? Are they shinies that you didn't have yet? And they're Shalphas? That's crazy. Congrats, V. went to Area 20 for a bit, got Crocodile and Malamar. Oh my god, that's amazing. Imagine shiny Mega Malamar right now. Did you finish the story, Sam? Did you finish the story for ZA? Nice. What'd you think, Sam? Did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy the story? Chunky Pumpkin. You're sad? Are you sad that you finished it? I kind of was too a little bit, because now we have to wait for the DLC. I hate that I saw some stuff online recently, but there's already leaks floating, or I think there must have been leaks floating of stuff that might happen in the DLC. And when I read, like, I actually read it, like I literally I had to just take a quick glance and I already read like a ton of information, like on accident, and I was like, fuck, well, I've just seen all this information, now I have to read it all. So I read a bunch of leaks. I'm not gonna say what they are, but hopefully it's not all true, because if it is, then I just had like a lot of it spoiled me, I think. Yo, what's up, Shisui? I'm doing good, man. How about you? You think you thought it was a sad story, Sam? On a scale of 1 to 10, how much did you like the story? Literally everyone, anyone that's watching. On a scale of 1 to 10, what'd you guys think of the story for Legends EA? For me, so far, it's like an 8 out of 10. Playing Legends ZA, nice. You thought it was a 10? That's a pretty high score. I know a lot of people are like literally saying the same thing. And it's crazy because like a lot of people are giving this game that much of a high score, and the DLC is not even out yet. 8 out of 10, that's literally what I thought too. Like, for me, so far, it's an 8 out of 10. But based on the stuff that I've seen about what the DLC might be like, depending on how good the DLC is, I have this crazy feeling that my rating for this game might be way higher. I might even like rate it higher than ELA. Oh yeah, the character design's easily a 10, without a doubt. Like, oh my god, dude, fucking Laban? Banny? Easily my favorite character. Easily my favorite character in the entire game. She's amazing. Like, if you guys know me, and I've talked about this before because obviously like I played the story on stream, but as you guys know, I fucking love dragon Pokemon, and guess who's the only trainer that has nothing but dragon Pokemon on their team? Can you get a shiny already? I'm trying. I'm trying so hard. I just want the game to love me. Sorry about that, guys. I had to speak to Mrs. Akatosh real quick. Ain't hard enough, don't do it. The characters have their own personalities and soul. If you don't get a shiny, that means I get MVP. If my math is right. Yeah, I'm gonna try really hard, you guys. Trust me. I'm gonna push stream to 3.5 hours today, so try to get as much resets as we can. Or not resets, as much fast travels as we can, I guess is a better way of putting it. Try to go a bit faster this time. Be easier if these freaking pumpkaboos didn't lock eyes with me the moment I like load in. Gachi Akuda Volume 8 release and I copped it on the way home and volume was peak. I don't think I've heard of that series before. What's it about? Well, there's a Dragonair in chat, guys. I'll throw a Pokeball at it right now. There we go. Imagine this one's a shiny instead of the actual target. Gachi Akuda is a dark fantasy and action. Oh, okay, it's one of those things. That sounds kind of cool. Hey, what's up, Astral? How's it going, dude? One is not just you too. Should probably take some laps around the area just to make sure not missing any shinies. Oh, nice! I caught Dragonair. It was not shiny though. It's been a fun series so far. Is it manga only right now? Oh my god, the whole area is aggroing me right now. I met the creator of Gachi Akuda at the recent anime convention so far. What was the anime convention, Shisui? Was it one of the big ones, or is it like a more local one? They're currently airing season 1 right now. Ooh. That's dope. Oh, at Anime Expo. How'd you enjoy Anime Expo, Shisui? Also, are you based out of Cali by chance? Because I think Anime Expo is only in Los Angeles, right? It was fun, sick. I've always wanted to go to like a bigger Anime Expo or like Comic Con or something like that. I would probably go strictly to like an anime type of expo. Oh, you're an EST, gotcha. West Coast. Or sorry, East Coast, sorry, I'm brain dead. Where's my back of my head so itchy? You know what? I kind of want to go check on the Larvitars real quick. Go check on the monkeys too while we're at it. Okay. There's a monkey right there. Shiny though. Wait, I'm going the wrong way. Any Larvitar would go crazy. Delicious. She heavily inspired by Soul Eater because she was an assistant for Soul Eater's manga and some of Fire Force. I love both of those, by the way. Especially Fire Force. Speaking of which, I haven't even started Season 3 of Fire Force yet. Need to get on that. I never finished Soul Eater all the way through, but I read all of Fire Force. Or, I watched like up to like Season 2 of Fire Force and then read ahead. She also says she loves My Hero Academia creator and Naruto's creator. I kind of liked My Hero at first, but it kind of like fell off for me pretty hard, like in the middle of Season 4. I hear, well, from what I've heard from a lot of fans of My Hero, a lot of people prefer Vigilantes more. I've seen like bits of spoilers like of like certain parts of My Hero, like more towards the end of the like series and stuff. It like some of it was okay. It was really hard for me to stay invested because I just didn't like a lot of the characters a lot. Speaking of Naruto, I was scrolling through TikTok the other day, and I got like, I had seen it wasn't an edit, but someone like clipped out a specific fight from like early Naruto, like the first series where like they were young, and it was basically the Sasuke versus Orochimaru fight during the Chunin exams, and like, oh my god, dude. Like, there were some bits and parts of the show where like the animation was like somewhat horrendous, but oh my god, like for the most part, my Naruto, especially OG Naruto, like is just aging like wine. Like, if my kid ever grows up and like becomes like a little invested at all into anime, I really would consider showing my kid Naruto one day. Especially since like as a kid it was originally my favorite anime, but then as I grew older, Bleach became my favorite anime. 2000s animation be like? Yeah, like obviously it's a much older show, and then there's just like lots of like there was like parts of the show where it was like just a lot of it looked bad, or not a lot of it, like some parts of it looked bad. Like it was just weird side profiles of their faces and stuff like that, like really minor stuff. But like when it came down to the fights and stuff, like oh my god, peak. It was just so peak for the time too. Back in my day, now I feel old. Yeah, like okay, I started watching Naruto. I was like, I'm 28 now. Literally 20 years ago, actually, now that I think about it. No. Might have been 21 years ago. I don't remember when I got cable, or when I finally got cable. But, I just remember watching Naruto, like, I think 2005. Was it 2006? I don't know. I was either 7 or 8 years old. It came on Cartoon Network. And it was my first more mature, like, anime, I guess. Because, like, I was just used to watching, like, Pokemon or, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! And stuff like that. And, Naruto was, like, the first anime that, like, I really got into like that as a kid. And I was, like, that was, like, fucking, that was years ago. That was years and years ago. Eventually, I started watching Bleach. But I didn't really get more into Bleach until a couple years later. And then Naruto was like pretty much my favorite anime throughout my entire like adolescence. But it wasn't until like college when I started realizing like damn, I think I actually like Bleach more. My first anime was Pokemon Original. I want to say mine was either Yu-Gi-Oh! I think it was Pokemon, because like I'm pretty sure I was playing Pokemon and stuff, and like I might have even watched Pokemon. Actually, no, that's I think. Well, it's I can't remember. Like, okay, it's 1 out of 3 shows. I think it was either Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon. I don't think it was Yu-Gi-Oh. It was either Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, or Dragon Ball Z. It was one of those 3. I'm like almost positive it was Dragon Ball Z. I think Dragon Ball Z was the first show I watched. It was only like an episode or 2, and that was because I got lucky and it popped up on TV for some reason, even though it was like public television. I don't know how it ended up on public television for the whatever year I was when I seen it. But I remember watching it literally just for a few seconds. My mom saw that I was watching an episode of Dragon Ball, and she forced me to change it because she must have got freaked out by it or something. I swear I must have been like a baby or something. I swear to God, and I somehow remember that. It was literally and I vividly remember which episode it was too. It was either 1 or 2 episodes. It was either when Gohan transformed into a great ape for the first time. I'm pretty sure it was that one. I'm like positive it was that one. It was either that one or it was when Vegeta turned into a great ape. I went hard on Yu-Gi-Oh! I fucking love Yu-Gi-Oh! It's just, it's funny. One of the like funny thing about me I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh like from I think from the like since I was like 7 or 8 years old all the way up until early college, and I stopped playing Yu-Gi-Oh like competitively, or because like I was trying to play it competitively, which I kind of was. I was just playing at the locals level, but I stopped playing Yu-Gi-Oh around 2017, and that was literally the same year that I had quit card games altogether because it was just too expensive, and I invested money into like video games, and that's how I eventually bought a PlayStation 4. It was the first like modern console that I had ever bought, and I invested most of my free time because like I was a competitive person and I like playing competitive games. Once I discovered Overwatch, I fucking just put a ton of effort into that for like the next like 5 or so years, 5 to like 7 years, I think. Like I spent a ton of time into Overwatch. For 2 years, I was on console. Eventually, I got my computer, which I'm currently using, and I switched over to PC, and I was playing a ton of PC Overwatch. But like I used to be heavily invested into Yu-Gi-Oh. Like that's all I did every single day. Like in high school, like from the moment I would get out of class and like, you know, it was like 3 o'clock, like it was time to go home or whatever. But I wouldn't go home. I would meet up with friends and we'd go play Yu-Gi-Oh at like McDonald's or like the Target Cafe. But I quit Yu-Gi-Oh. Like Yu-Gi-Oh is just, for one, it's still really expensive, and two, it's like way harder now to play. Like I tried getting back into it a couple years ago, like during COVID, but I was like, the game just feels way harder now. More thought and effort goes into playing Yu-Gi-Oh than it ever had like whenever I was still playing. Thank you for the hydrate, Sam. I don't know why the sound alerts are not working. Hang on, give me 1 sec, you guys. Give me 1 sec. Thank you for the hydrate, Sam. Damn, I didn't catch that Pokemon. Oh my gosh.
Also, I forgot to tell you. The English voice actor of Kawaki from Boruto was there. He was able to sign my Funko Pop saying the iconic line, "The Age of Shinobi,
Oh my
it's
gosh,
over."
that is so freaking cool. Just listening just listening to the TTS bot say that, dude, like That almost gave me like chills going down my freaking. I fucking. You know what? I don't care what people say, man. Boruto is just so freaking good. But yes, we got our favorite characters like nerfed to the fucking ground, which that does still irritate the shit out of me, but like Boruto is like cool. It's still cool no matter what. It just sucks that we had to wait a month for a new chapter to get dropped. Like, waiting a month for a chapter is so bullshit. Even if it's like 50 pages long. Come on. Give us bi-weekly chapters, like, I would be so happy with that. Bi-weekly chapters, like, I would feel spoiled with that at this point. That gives me something to look forward to every month, like yes, I mean, obviously it gives me something to look forward to every month, like, by getting one long chapter, but like those long chapters, like, depending on how good they are, like, they'll feel like they're only 20 pages long when they're like close to 50. Don't get me started on the Black Clover manga, because with that fucking manga, how like at the stage where it's at and its like lifespan, it's like story's about to end. We only get like 1 or 2 chapters, like once every 3 months, I think.
I also got to ask him a few questions, one of them being how does he feel about Kawaki currently in 2 Blue Vortex, and he said honestly a mind-blowing, like I'm liking it so far and this just gets me really excited for when I voice him again.
Oh my god. Also, thank you for the bits, Shisui. I'm sorry if I've been forgetting, but yeah, thank you for the bits. Yeah, I mean, like, I have never watched Boruto really in the English. It's because like there's certain casting choices. I forget which ones they were because I just haven't watched it in so long. There's certain casting choices I just didn't care for. But yeah, that's pretty cool to know. Like for Boruto, or for literally any anime for that matter, I've always watched it in like Japanese because I just, for the most part, prefer it that way. But don't get me wrong, there's still some pretty good dubs out there. Like, I really enjoyed the dub for Villain Saga. I've watched Villain Saga in both English and Japanese because I've just rewatched it a couple times already by now. But Boruto is definitely one of the ones I don't care for as much. Like, even with the old like English dub actors still being in the show, like, you know, the OG cast. But like the newer cast members, I suppose I just don't really care for too much. You know, another dub I really dislike, as much as it pains me to say, is Black Clover. Because Black Clover is like my second favorite newer anime. But Black Clover has a lot of bad choices for voice actors, I feel. It's gonna sound as a hot take, because this voice actor is like voice actor for like the main character of my favorite anime. But I don't know what's going on with like the voice acting like community. I don't know if it's just too small or whatever. Like, I know there's been new voices popping up here and there, but like I get mad every single time I hear freaking
Nerd.
Thank you for the bits, Cordy. And yes, I am a nerd. But I get so annoyed when I like see Johnny Young Bosch or whatever his name is, voice actor of Ichigo, and like every single freaking anime, literally every single freaking anime, he has a role either as like a side character or like a background character, or like, I don't know if he's doing like protagonist roles all these days, but I'm tired of hearing that guy. That's one of the reasons why I stopped going out of my way to watch dubs. Especially since I'm not forced to listen to, or forced to watch Toonami anymore.
I also asked him what is his favorite manga to read right now besides Boruto, and he said currently is Kagurabachi. He likes the main character,
Dude,
Chihiro.
I need to read Kagurabachi. That one, like, I read only 2 chapters for that one. And Kagurabachi looks hella cool. Not gonna lie, I need to read Kagurabachi. I haven't watched the specific anime, but you guys probably know about Solo Leveling. I heard the English dub voice actor really wants the main character role for Kagurabachi, and I'm like, you know what? I know he played Thorfinn as Villain Saga, and I thought he did really good there. He mostly did pretty good there. Like, there was certain scenes that I didn't like his voice acting, where it just sounded like he was trying too hard. But I kind of hope he does get Kagurabachi, because like I actually do like him as a voice actor. That guy's pretty cool. Yeah, Zenitsu, like I don't know, like I do like Zenitsu in dub, but I don't know, like, to me, like, okay, like, first of all, like, I like Demon Slayer, but like Demon Slayer is just another one of those animes that like gives me Mickey Mouse vibes. Like, that's another reason why I dropped My Hero Academia, because it just feels like Mickey Mouse the anime, if you guys know what I'm saying. Now Gumo from Sakamoto Days, that's another show I want to watch. He's cool, like, he's a cool voice actor. Like, I might have like some criticism about that guy, but like, it's very small criticism. He also voices Gigi from Dan to Dan. That's really cool. See, that's a voice actor I do like. I really need to watch Solo Leveling. Like, I've had it recommended to me a million times. There's 2 particular animes I need to watch, like, for sure, soon, eventually. I need to watch, JoJo Stone Ocean all the way through already, because I've been procrastinating on that one. This is a really random one, but I heard it was really good. There's one character in JoJo that got his own, like, spin-off animated show. It's called, something Kashibe Rohan. That guy's from Batman is Unbreakable. I need to watch his TV show on Netflix. It looks, and what I heard, it looks good. I've also heard it sounds good too.
TBH, he's better than a lot of voice actors in Hollywood, TBH. Some people ain't ready for that conversation.
No, I totally agree with you on that one. I totally agree. He's better than a lot of people that do voice acting in Hollywood for sure, like easily. You know who high key is a huge, like, underrated voice actor? And a lot of people, like, there's 2 people, and I feel like a lot of people don't know about this. Robert Pattinson is hella good at voice acting, and so is William Dafoe. Those 2 guys are hella good at voice acting, and they've both technically been in anime, if you guys didn't know that. Both of those dudes are like hella good at that shit. For dubs. I should be a voice actor. You should, Cordy. 2 of them been so underrated. Like, okay, I know for a fact that both Robert Pattinson and William Dafoe, they were both in The Boy and the Heron, that Ghibli movie. I don't think Pattinson has been in other Ghibli movies, but I'm pretty sure William Dafoe has. And he's hella good, dude. That guy's hella good at voice acting. And just in general, he's just a good actor. They should get those guys to do more anime, or those guys should go out of their way to try to get more roles in anime. I think that'd be pretty cool. They probably don't pay as much, obviously, as a normal like Hollywood role, but also like it's crazy because a lot of anime movies this year have been outperforming a ton of Hollywood movies anyway. So there's like why wouldn't you become a voice actor at this point? Like fucking Chainsaw Man, fucking Demon Slayer outperformed a ton of movies, and from what I've been seeing online, a lot of like regular actors absolutely fucking hate that shit. That a fucking cartoon did a million times better than their professional looking ass live action movies. Like, you know, in comparison, their movies did fucking dog shit to anime movies. Freaking crazy to think about how far animes come. Animes come hella far. Like, do you guys remember back in the day when the fucking Yu-Gi-Oh movie came out in movie theaters? Like, that was like peak childhood for me. What other movies came out in theaters back in the day? I can't even remember. Yeah, that too. Like fucking Disney with the fucking run that they've been going on with like turning their old movies into like live actions. Like, I think just recently we had Lilo and Stitch, or like another example of that I think flopped. I think Mulan flopped or whatever. Mulan was kind of garbage. I remember like I thought Aladdin was pretty trash too. I kind of like Lion King as a live action. I thought that was kind of nice. Cartoons will always look better. I agree.
I know Hollywood right now is shaking in their boots after witnessing the success of Demon Slayer movie and Chainsaw Man movie. Hell, even K-pop Demon Hunters doing much better than a lot of the Hollywood movies.
You know, I've never been fully into K-pop, but I've been hearing hella good things about K-pop Demon Hunters, and yeah, like that one, like I hear like popped off like crazy hard. My freaking nephew, or my nephews, I should say, they watched the shit out of that one. But my wife absolutely loves K-pop Demon Hunters. My sister-in-law loves it. I see a ton of people talking about it. I think even our friends JK Gaming liked K-pop Demon Hunters. I don't like K-pop, and I love K-pop Demon Hunters. You know, I was supposed to check out certain songs that a buddy recommended to me, and I just never got around to it. I have a buddy that's hella into K-pop. He sent me music, I just haven't gotten around to listening to it. Guys, I'm not getting any shinies. I think the game hates me. I think people would like it better if it had a more mature rating. What, K-pop Demon Hunters? Well, maybe not more, but the people who don't like it. Yeah, you're probably right. But I've only heard good things. I've only heard good things about that movie, which I thought it was a TV show at first, but apparently it's a movie. And from what I understand too, like the music in that movie was so successful. Like I think you hear K-pop Demon Hunters or Demon Hunters like songs like practically anywhere now. What I understand. Because it has like some pretty dark themes, but they don't go in depth, and I wish they did. Okay, that I can see why you would feel that way. Like, because like sometimes when the plot is that good, you get so invested, and then they just like they have to pull back a little bit because they had like planned it to be like a specific rating so that more audiences are like can be exposed to it. Yeah, I totally get that. But also, like, I've never really been a big movie person, and that's why, like, I'm so behind on, like, TV shows and anime specifically. It's just, ever since I started playing a ton of video games, like, back in, like, 2017, I've lost interest in watching, like, a lot of stuff, like, really, really hard. Like, the only way I watch anything really these days is, like, either on YouTube or Twitch. That's it. What I'm doing.
Heal to go even further in Italy, some random reason they re-released the Naruto the movie, and it was #1 for pretty much few weeks in Italy compared to the huge blockbuster Hollywood movies that released around that time.
Good. Naruto the movie was actually really good too. I actually really liked that movie. I remember before fuck, what's his name? Otsutsuki guy. Okay, look. Before the Momoshiki fight was animated in the actual like anime and not the movie. Like, I remember watching the Momoshiki fight movie version a fuck ton, like whenever after that movie came out. And then when the anime made the anime version of the Momoshiki fight, I was like, why is this different? Not that it mattered, because like after the anime version came out, I still watched the shit out of that one too, like because they were both so good in their own way. It's just that the Momoshiki fight in the anime was more manga accurate.
But yeah, the point still stands that Hollywood right now is low-key getting their butt handed to them by anime, and it's scaring them with dumb happy because I'm kind of tired of the remake in the live action.
No, you're absolutely right, Shisui. You're absolutely right. I think what it is, honestly, is just like, I think Hollywood is just not in a good place right now, because like, this year, I must have gone to the movie theater at least like less times than the amount of fingers I have on one hand. Like, I think I went to go see this year like Superman, Fantastic Four, and that was probably it. I was supposed to go see Chainsaw Man, and I was supposed to go see the Demon Slayer movie, but I never made the effort to catch up on Demon Slayer. But I've been caught up on Chainsaw Man. But I think I'm gonna just wait to watch Chainsaw Man on like a streaming service or something. That way I can just watch it with my friend. Movies just suck now. They either look terrible, have terrible or boring plot. Yeah, or fucking Jack Black's in it, or like John Cena or The Rock's in it. Like, who wants to watch that? Cordy. Yeah, I don't even think I went to go see the Minecraft movie in theaters just because I just didn't want to deal with all the fucking, like... I just didn't want to deal with, like... I just didn't want to deal with other people. They're gonna do it though, do it correctly. Yeah, don't get me started on fucking Netflix. Like, Netflix is the absolute worst out of all of them. Like, the chicken jockey meme. Okay, I thought that was fucking hilarious. That meme was hella funny to me. I just like I just cannot stand Jack Black anymore. Like he's like dude I just can't stand Jack Black right now. He's like low key. I can make the same argument that I made about Johnny Young Bosch, but with Jack Black. I cannot stand that guy right now. I'm just so fed up with seeing that dude in like every kid's movie now. For every video game franchise that there is too. Pretty soon, don't be surprised if you fucking see like. Don't be surprised if you see fucking. I was gonna use Sonic as an example, but they've already done Sonic. Don't be surprised if you fucking see like Jack Black as the Dragonborn or something like that. Because little me would have been so excited for that, and then they made like I know a lot of people likes the Minecraft movie, but I just thought it was super fucking cringe. But it's like they were saying like when they were like marketing it, like it was specifically made for kids, and that's kind of why they went with the direction that they did. But like the thing about Minecraft is that today's adults were playing Minecraft like for example my generation, we were playing Minecraft when we were like middle school / early high school. So like they could have made a movie that like pandered not just towards the fucking kids, but like to everybody. Which I suppose some people can argue that they did, but I just thought it was still pretty atrocious, and the fact that they put Jack Black in it, like, kind of ruined it for me. Like I probably would have hated it less too, if he went with a more like appearance-wise, like accurate-looking Steve instead of like him just playing the fucking movie as literally just himself. Yeah,
and
I agree
also
with you,
was
Cordy.
crazy. In a recent study, they said that parents would rather let their children watch anime than a lot of the cartoons today. I think that comes down to the fact cable is kinda boring, especially a lot of the shows.
Yeah, like a lot of parents today too, like literally grew up with anime as well. Like the parents that are like a couple generations above me, like started off on like fucking what's a good example? Yu Yu Hakusho or like Dragon Ball Z, or like what's another good example? Trying to think of older anime. Inuyasha. Like there's a bunch of older anime, right? That a lot of like more older adults that are older than me started off on. They're getting their kids into that. Like that Minecraft story mode game. Oh, are you talking about like Minecraft Dungeons? Because I never got to play it, but like Tammy did, and when I watched her play it, I was like, why does this look like Minecraft Dark Souls, and why does it look so good? Like, I thought that looked really good. Sorry, not Minecraft Dark Souls, I meant Minecraft Diablo. Yeah, I didn't like the direction they went with the Minecraft movie. But I get it, like, you know, if kids liked it, kids liked it. I know they did because my nephew was like, my nephew and my baby brother-in-law were just rewatching it a lot, like after it came out. God, I'm not finding any shinies today either. I am not finding any shinies. I think legitimately this game straight up fucking hates me. Screw them kids, I was like 5 when I started playing Minecraft. Where's the movie for my generation? Yeah, I could see why you would feel that way. like when I first played Minecraft, I was a sophomore in high school. I literally had just started my sophomore year. I was like 15, I think. Us OGs deserve respect. I could see why you would feel that way. I think Minecraft came out when I was like 7th or 8th grade. And I was like 12 or 13, middle school. I know your generation, QWERTY, like, should feel more entitled to it, because, like, it's like you said. You're just a kid, and that was probably one of the first games you were exposed to. For me, like, as a kid, when I was, like, really, really young, I got started off on Pokemon first, or, like, what's another example? Like, Super Mario, like, Nintendo games, basically. Then eventually it turned into like other games, like whatever was on the OG Xbox, like the first Xbox. But like growing up, I had wanted to play like what the kids were playing, like on PlayStation, like I wanted to play all the latest CODs, but like I just never got to. So like growing up, all I ever really played was like Pokemon. And just like Nintendo based games, honestly. And a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! There's a Slugma in chat. Slugma balls. Holy shit. Motherfucker used one Thunderbolt on me. Just aimbotted me. This whole time change is messing with me. I'm already tired. It's it's honestly like throwing me off pretty hard too. Like we were at my mom's house. It was like 5, like it was about to be 6. And it was pitch black outside. Like I feel like it's getting darker way faster than it ever has like in my entire life. Like it's barely like, well, it's November, but like it just feels like it gets darker like way harder now than it ever has in like previous years. Like if it was any worse, like I wouldn't be surprised if it's like 4 p.m. outside and it's already like pitch black. That's how it feels. Straight up, I went shopping today and it was pitch black by 5. Yeah, like over here, it was like, it's almost practically almost gone by like 5 o'clock. By 6 o'clock, it was pitch black outside. Like, no joke. In the summertime, like, it would still be bright as fuck outside, like at 8 p.m. where we live. It's just so weird. Like, I can't even explain it. This is gonna sound crazy, but like, when I remember as a kid, there was like this one summer, I went up to Oregon. I don't know if it's just like this the further north you go up, like anywhere. Like I was staying in Oregon one summer as a kid, and it was like July, and I was like going to bed, like basically 10 p.m. outside. I look outside, and there was still like a lot of sunlight outside. It looked like the sun had just barely set. And it was like 10 p.m. I was like, what the fuck? That was my first time ever seeing something like that. It really threw me off like pretty hard. Like really hard. Here we go. Do a quick lap around. It's so weird, like, morning in this game actually feels like morning. Developers have really, like, popped off with this game, I swear. This Pokemon is so freaking creepy. He's got a shiny Magikarp? No friggin' way. Hell yeah. Awesome. Shiny Magikarp is like one of my all-time favorites. For sure. And shiny Gyarados too, of course. You're just happy you have Alpha Dragonite? That one's a banger for sure. Love Dragonite. I think I'll be happy if I get like Alpha Salamence or Rattata. Got 100% Shadow of War. How long did that take you, Cordy? That's pretty cool. Technically, the game that I should have had 100% first would have been Oblivion, but I kind of screwed myself when I played with console commands after the game came out, and it like happened hella early too. Still pretty upset about that. $30 to 40 hours, nice. Got yourself a plat trophy. I still have to play the DLCs. Not sure I'm gonna actually do that. They don't seem very fun. Are there achievements for doing the DLCs? Oh, there are? Yeah, that's entirely up to you then. You only 100% the main game. That's fair. This game has not been so kind to me these last couple streams. They've been very kind to me. What's been very kind to you? Oh, the game? Oh, you know what? You're right. I forgot you put channel points in. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, like whenever, like, if you're really, yeah, that's true, that's true. Honestly, when it comes to shiny hunting streams, the safest bets is always putting all your money or your channel points in case, on the fact that the streamer might not find shiny Pokemon. Jesus Christ, I thought that one was for suck. That is actually creepy. I'm gonna be on for like another 20 minutes and then I'm ending the stream. And I'm not finding anything. The game has not been very good to me at all. I'm in pain. Because whenever I find shinies, it's just easy. It's easy for me to like make clips of that shit because like my reactions are usually like pretty genuine in my opinion. Man, the best reactions, like when it comes to finding shinies, is when the target the hunter has takes them a super long time. You work for it and you work for it over and over and over. Sometimes the game will like really make you work for it. GG. Akatosh, I realized I have to budget my money tight for 2026 for the anime conventions I'm wanting to go to. I know how you feel, I know how you feel, Shisui. There's like a couple of like somewhat big transactions I have planned for next year. Like next year, my wife and I are moving. There's that. And then sometime next year, we're also planning on getting a second car. That's gonna be fun. And then we also have to put money aside for a new washer dryer and then a new fridge. The fridge we should be able to get for pretty cheap because we're gonna get it used from like an appliance store. But the washer and dryer that we're looking at is gonna have to be brand new. Like we're getting that brand new no matter what. Then we have baby stuff to worry about. And then I have a particular trip that I would really like to go to next year, and I'm gonna try really hard to make that happen. But basically, next year around August is when I believe the next Pokemon Worlds is gonna be, and I want to absolutely make sure I make it to that. So I had to save up for that. That's like pretty much the most major trip I would like to go to on. And then everything else that happens next year is just extra. Christmas is about to come and gotta buy the family presents. Tell me about it. Huh? Yeah, and my baby's gonna be born in like 2 weeks, or not 2 weeks, sorry, in like 2 months. And so we gotta be ready for that. And then of course with like, you know, a baby on the way, there comes like the expenses of having one, like purchasing diapers, stocking up on food. Things like that, essentially. That's a fun Christmas gift, sarcasm. Yeah. Pretty soon. Pretty soon that dad life is gonna be something that's gonna affect my finances a bit, but obviously that's just part of life. Oh, and I just remembered too, I might be looking at making some repairs for my car, because my car's been making like some crazy sounds lately. So I'm a bit worried about that, but hopefully it's not too expensive. Yeah, it's just a whole list of things. Scoots. Everybody scoots right now. Alright, chat. 8 more minutes, and then I gotta end the stream. Luckily, my manager is letting me work more on the holidays. I've been trying to look for a second job lately, or like for the past like I don't know how many months. But I think I found a lead on a job today, or sorry, yesterday. Dropped off my resume at a certain place, and hopefully get interviewed from them. And I'm just worried because like I do have a baby on the way. And what if I do get hired at this place and then they act all weird with me because like I might need some time off pretty soon so that you know I can bond with baby. Because like baby's coming in like less than 2 months, so I don't know how they're gonna feel about that after just hiring me and then I had to leave immediately for a little while.
Ugh.
I don't even know if my current job is going to be able to accommodate me needing to take some leave. Since I'm just a part-time person. Maybe wait. I think I'm going to have to wait, honestly. The reason why I'm taking the chance at getting the second job is because like I kind of want to just see what they say. I feel like they're not gonna like it, but if they like me, maybe they'll be a bit understanding about it. 'Cause it's not like I'm never gonna come back after I leave. Like I just need to leave for like a little while. Like at most, if they could at least give me at least 2 weeks. Like 2 weeks to like, you know, take care of baby stuff, then I would be fine with that. But if they can't, obviously it's whatever. I have a job right now, so it's fine. See, that's the nice thing about working a local business. I get away with stuff other jobs would be like, nope, you're fired. Yeah, this place that I applied to, it's a restaurant. It's not even a chain or anything. I think it's like family owned or something. But it's a nicer restaurant. It's not like fucking Denny's or anything like that, or like a chain or anything. It's more of a local restaurant, but it's on the bougier side. And I applied for a kitchen helper. Dishwasher even. So we'll see how it goes, and it's a part-time job too, so we'll see if I get an interview. The only reason why I heard about this job is because they made a Facebook post saying like it kind of sounded like they were really desperate for looking for some new employees, so I was like, fuck it, I'll see what they say. I'll go talk to them. And they were telling me, well, originally the lady on the phone told me that they were hiring for just servers and bartenders, which I don't want to do any of that. Maybe bartender one day, but bartender seems kind of hard. But I go in person and I ask them like, is it really just like servers and bartenders that you guys are looking for, or like would you guys be looking for like kitchen help at all? And the guy basically said, you know, that they are looking for kitchen help because like the dishwasher quit, and I think they just need help in general in the kitchen. So I left my resume. Now we just gotta see what they say. Yeah, I honestly think that I would, like, before I leave that, like, if I were to get an interview, before I leave that interview, I want to, like, ask them how they would feel about this, you know, the pregnant wife thing. Because I did mention it at my, like when I got hired at Denny's, and they still hired me, so I was like, fuck it, I'll like, you know, I got the job anyway, so we'll see if they'll do the same thing. But yeah, I'm basically just trying to find a second job before April of next year comes around, because that's when I'm planning on moving, roughly around that time. Hopefully sooner, depending on how things go. Alright, chat, it's almost time to end stream. Go check on the Larvitars real quick. Any Larvitar? Alright, I'm gonna do after this one I'm gonna do 5 more fast travels for the road, and then I'll end stream. Here's 1. Here's 2. 3. 4. 5. Here goes chats. Go check everything really fast. Not hearing any sound cues either. Alright. That's it for the stream. To those of you that voted yes in the prediction, I am really sorry, but unfortunately, those of you that voted no just won. I kind of had a feeling I wasn't gonna find shit tonight, I'm not gonna lie. Damn, that's a lot of channel points. That is a lot of channel points. Alright, let me see here. Now all I need is like 7,000 more channel points. You're getting there so fast, QWERTY. It's crazy. Dude. Let's rate somebody new. Rate another small streamer. Make a new friend. Yeah, GG's everybody. I didn't get lucky today, unfortunately. Who I rated? Who am I rating? Rate this person. Looks like they're shiny hunting, so that's pretty cool, pretty appropriate for the stream. Alright. Before I end, go ahead and plug my socials here. Go ahead and check those out if you guys are interested. I usually announce when I go live. My socials and on my Discord. I'm gonna go ahead and raid this person here. They look like they're a shiny hunter, so we'll just go show our support over there. Apologies for like the longer break that I took earlier on stream. I had to deal with some stuff. Same thing with over on the YouTube side. I apologize to whoever's watching and they had to wait through that. Not too bad for like the first multi-stream that I've done in a while. I did not get lucky, did not find any shinies, but hopefully the next time I go live, we'll find something. It has been a while since I found a shiny on stream, so we'll see how the next stream goes. I don't know if I'll be on today. We'll see. If I do get on today, I'll try to aim for like an earlier stream instead of a late night stream for once. Yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. Let's go show our support to Total Bottom Power, who's also playing this game. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Yo, Skarmory, I'm sorry, dude, but we're ending stream here. You caught the tail end. I hope you don't mind, but we're gonna go raid this other streamer, so... Peace out, Skarmory, and to everyone else, thank you guys for joining. I'll talk to you guys at a later time.